Unfortunately, no. It's 10 feet away.
Yeah.
But now
Alright,
it's your
I think
turn.
Bio's... Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Alright. Could you say the rats could see me good to begin with? Because I'm thinking about stealthing, you know? Before I make a move.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Bio tries to hide himself. Oh. He's not hiding himself too well.
Yeah, the rats are aware of y'all being there. And rats have keen senses.
You know, before they couldn't sense me at all, but now they got GPS. Alright. I'm moving up to about here, which is, you know, my last square. That's only like 20 feet. But you know what this means, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we all know where Bio comes from this.
I can hear a hissing noise. In my head, I can imagine an explosive crossbow bolt coming up. Go for it.
Pretty much.
Roll.
Does this think it just need to have an ally within 5 feet of me?
Oh yes.
And who's 5 feet from me right now?
Malum, but the enemy also has to be close. I think the enemy has to be engaged within 5 feet of an ally.
Alright, because he was fighting Malum, that's what I was thinking. Oh well, even if I can't have that, we all know what Bio's doing from this distance. Alright, I just lift up that crossbow. 7 piercing into it.
The rat is bloodied, but it's also angry. And it's gonna peer at you. And you know that it's gonna come after you on its turn. Do you wanna... Oh wait, your movement's over and you've...
Yep, I already tried sneaking.
Malum said that he may not be able to make it. He had to do some stuff IRL.
Yeah.
So I'll handle Malum for the rest of the battle. Or the session. Unless he does come back for some fortunate reason. But yeah, at that point Malum's gonna rush at the rat and try to grab it.
So yeah, he's... oh no, this is gonna be the rat mud wrestling again. I can already feel it.
One rat's gotten away from me. I'm not gonna let this day go by without wrestling a rat down. Bloody hell.
Holy shit, imagine we did that yesterday.
He jumps in and squeezes the rat as tight as he can.
It pops.
Pinning it down to the ground. Oh no, the rat's incapacitated. The rat will have to make a contest now.
Can you contest that?
Yeah. No way in hell.
I just want to picture the rat pops. It's already bloodied, and now my mom's just fucking dog-paddled it.
Yo, anyone attacking the rat will have advantage now.
Yeah, Malum's got it. It's probably more pissed at him now than it's at me.
Definitely. And that ends Malum's turn. The rat behind him is gonna run at Malum and try to bite him while he's down.
Aha! Poor rat didn't realize he just came in range.
The rat tries to it enthusiastically goes in for a bite, but when he stares Malum in the eyes, he feels a chill run down his spine, noticing that Malum is a vampire. And the rat is frozen in its tracks. I'm just gonna say that Sabah and Wine are both resting at this point.
Their
They're
backs
both
on
in
the
pain.
wall where we were just taking cover at.
Yeah, they're taking cover and trying to tend to their wounds with whatever first aid they know of. So what are you gonna do now, Bio? There's one rat
Well,
that's almost dead and one rat that's with full health.
Bio's going, you know.
Ooh, dirty 20, go for it. How do you wanna
Yeah.
do this?
In what?
How do you wanna do
oh
this?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's. Oh, I'm still rolling because I gotta add 1d6 to it, right?
Yes. It's redundant.
It's only 7. Damn.
That's still a lot.
I know, but well, I wasn't gonna hit that one. I was gonna hit the other one.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah, the one who just ran in here, tried
Oh,
finding
okay.
Malum.
Oh, okay, okay. So you hit the rat that's frozen in fear, dealing 7 damage. The other rat is now bloodied and enraged.
Oh fuck.
At that point, do you want to move around anyway, by any chance?
You think it's possible for me to move around and hide?
You can move up to 30 feet. You still haven't moved yet.
I know. Partial cover again.
And
Hey,
that would
I mean-
end your turn.
Alright. I may take a few steps forward. I takes a few steps back too.
At that point, you hear scuttling coming from behind cover. Make a perception check or be temporarily frightened for 1 turn.
Alright.
With advantage.
Oh, what? Wait, with advantage? Alright.
Perception with advantage.
Oh, wait, that was persuasion. Shit, sorry.
What's your bonus for perception? That's 15 minus 3, which would be 11. Okay. You seem to fortunately for you, you seem to realize that the scuttling is a very familiar sound. It's the footsteps of rats. Rats runs through the barricade and crawls up your leg, appearing on your chest. Like,
Oh, thank God, Rat is back. Been missing ya.
at that point, Rat notices you guys have got into trouble yet again, and he just looks up at you.
Rat is here to babysit.
He just looks up at you. He's like, "What the heck is going on here?"
You just hear Barry talking to Rat. It's like, I didn't manage to kill these ones in one hit. I don't know what's going on.
Sabah and Wayne look at you strangely as they see you talking to a rat. And they're
Yeah,
oddly
no shit.
confused because
They were working with Rats, and now they see the guy they've just teamed up with is working with the Rat.
yeah, and since rats came through the barricade, they're wondering how come a rat that's within the sewers is working with you or is complicit with you. Because to their knowledge, the rats in the sewers work under their boss. So that's what you get off from their reaction. At that point, you can hear Malum grunting while wrestling with the rat, and he's gonna try stabbing the rat with his long sword.
Does he not have anything smaller he could try stabbing the Rat with? You know how hard that's gonna be?
I feel like he has one arm squishing the rat with his
But I
manly
mean, it's a
biceps.
fucking sword. You know?
Okay, wait. He does in fact have a dagger, so I'm gonna
There we
imagine
go.
him pulling out the dagger from his boot and stabbing the rat in its face. Ooh, unfortunately for him, he's in an odd position and
Gonna
he's
reach the
unable to
dagger.
stab the rat without stabbing himself.
You thought I was gonna be able to shoot the rat while he holded it?
And at that point, it goes to the rat's turn. The rat is gonna attempt to get out of Malum's grapple hold. To no avail. Actually, yeah, I'll make him contest with Malum. Because that seems more entertaining. Ooh! The rat is too slippery and it seems to have escaped from Malum's death grip.
Damn, this happens every time.
Hey, at least Malum got to squeeze a rat for once.
I'll make sure I remember this for him.
At that point, the rat's just gonna take a couple of steps back and breathe.
It's probably off that shit covered vampire.
At that point, the other rat is gonna try attempting to attack Malum again, but just to
I thought he'd be still angry at me.
he is, but you are out of sight. Well, I think it gets advantage. Either way,
He's enraged. He's pissed.
Malum's just too tanky, man.
He is.
He's in heavy armor, and none of them get a hit on Malum. The dude is just, he's just well built. And at that point, it's gonna be your turn. What are you gonna do?
All right, I think it's. Can I send rats into the action?
You can.
No, that's 40. That's 40 feet away.
I think rats can move 40 feet. Check his character sheet.
Rats. Speed 20.
Ooh, bad. Rats can't go in, but you can.
All right, it's not for Bob to do his ultimate tactic of, taking a peek out. All right. So, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. 15 feet. You know what he's going to do again, just to make sure this fucking red. Huh?
The old 1-2.
Yeah. Kind of, think I have to do this, Oh wait, shit. Sorry, I had advantage on.
It's okay.
Alright, so we're gonna take that roll or no?
Yeah, we will. It's
want
the
me to
first
re-roll
one. No, that's
We
cool.
will?
I'll take the first roll. That's the 24. Go for it. Roll damage.
Alright.
Ooh, how do you want to do this?
We're not done yet. You know this. You gotta add the 13 piercing.
That's overkill. How do you want to do this?
Bio just whips out his crossbow, looks at the rat again because he's still pissed. He didn't kill it the first time. Shoots it right in between the eyes, exploding its head. Because that's what he does apparently. He explodes rats.
Instead of Bio the Thief, you're now Bio the Exterminator.
I was the exterminator they needed.
So on your coat, you're just gonna put another etching on it, which indicates how many rats you've taken out so far.
My list keeps growing. The rats keep coming.
At that point, I'm just gonna say like Malum dive bombs the other rat. Malum is the rat mud wrestler, honestly, at this point.
He really, his character is just a rat mud wrestler. Oh damn.
Yep. Malum cleaves the rat in half with his dive bomb slash.
They grow up so fast.
At that point,
has a kill.
he rolls into the other room, revealing There are no more
More
enemies
rats.
in there.
There's more enemies.
No more enemies in there. And that would be the end of combat. At that point, I'm going to hide dead bodies.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys decide to do?
I think it's time for Bio to go ask some questions.
Feel free to do so while I'm revealing the rest of the map. Also,
Yeah.
remember that rats just came back from scouting ahead.
Yeah, Bio and rats approach, the people.
I will reveal their names so it'll be easier for you to know who's
Oh yeah,
who.
Whisper's red, Saber is on the blue.
Sabah is
Or
blue
Sabah.
and
Yeah.
Wine is red. Quite appropriate if you'd ask me.
So, Bio casually approaches them after, they were just about to kill each other. It's okay, guys. I think you got some things I want to know. First off, what's going on in these sewers? If you'll let me ask that.
Who are you asking this to?
I know Wine's the more scared one, so I think him, because he looks like a squealer.
While you're doing that, Sabah's gonna look at Wine and tell him, Wine, you know we can't do this. You know what's gonna happen if we do. At that point, Wine is just looking at you like he's given up all hope. He just says, we've come to our boss and the we're at have come to an agreement of sorts, or partnership if you'd call it that. The high ups behind the red bands. At that point, Sabah's gonna go in and like cover up Wine's mouth. Because at that point you can like see a sense of dread coming upon the both of them as there's a slight glow building up around them.
A what? Builds up around them?
A slight arcane glow.
Oh. I was like, never mind, actually.
And as they quieten down, the glow seems to dissipate a little. And while that's going on, I'm gonna say Malum walks in as well. And Sabah steps in front of Wine and says, what we can tell you is that there's a lot of detestable things going on here. We've been trying to get our hands on Neverwinter for a while. And that's why the partnership was formed. We can tell you nothing else. But something
Makes sense.
sinister as a monk.
Alright,
No,
so
but
basically
let
they
us
tell us
go.
they die.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well. Malum really can't do anything. Unless you want to give him something. I guess I'll check on Rat.
I'm gonna make a history roll for the glowing bit to see if Malum remembers what happened earlier.
What happened like a day ago?
Mm-hmm. Because he witnessed this happening firsthand.
Yeah, no, he was like face to face with it. Pretty brutal.
Yeah, he remembers the glow. The glow seems to remind him of what happened to the rat that he intimidated. That just
The one he over intimidated.
it just blew up the moment he asked about whom his master is or was. And he decides that it's better to not question these guys and take what you've just received at face value.
Yeah. There's no point in having, you know, spaghetti meat all over the wall right now.
So at that point, what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna let them go and inspect the rest of the room?
I mean, technically, I guess we could tell them where their dead friends are. They ain't much further behind because the guards are right there.
Yikes, harsh, but yeah, you can do that.
Bio puts his hand on one's shoulder. He's like, I have some bad news to tell you, bud. So we ran into a group a little ways back. Two of your friends there are dead. And one has been taken by a guard. So if you try exiting the sewer, good luck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, sewer doesn't just have one exit, no does it? Also, I guess we can only be grateful that we're still alive. Thank you for telling us this. We'll give them proper burial. At that point, the both of them are just gonna like walk on down back to. Ooh, I have biopool as well. They're gonna walk on down back.
Apparently I'm going with them to help. Yeah.
They're gonna walk on down and just like take the rest of the bodies and disappear into a secret exit under the floor.
God, you suck, bitch. I knew I should check that floorboard more. Alright.
Unfortunately. So what are you guys gonna do while they're doing that? This is gonna take like give or take 20 minutes for them to do everything that they're doing. So while they are at that room, what do you guys want to do? There doesn't seem. Malum comes back and tells you that there doesn't seem to be anyone else in that room, but it might be worth checking out.
I guess I really just want to see what info I can pry out of rats right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there's nothing in the other room, that only leaves one spot left.
Nothing in the other room.
Well, I actually
just noticed that there's nobody else.
Malum's blind as a bat. So I think I should go check out the room.
Do it.
Alright. There's no traps or anything. Oh, well, I mean, rats and people just ran through. Of course, there's no traps, probably.
Well, at least right now there's nothing.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, in the hallway.
What you do notice as you enter the darkened room, that there's a fresh scent, or rather not a scent. There's a freshly put out campfire with smoke permeating the room, and you also notice a anvil, which is
Bit odd in the sewer.
the anvil has a tinge of bright red as it, which looks like it's been used recently. And do you want to inspect the anvil?
Yeah. I'm just dropping me and Rats over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I have control of my
for you.
characters. So do I need to roll perception? Or something?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll for perception. It's a very low DC. It's DC 5.
Alright.
You put your hand on the anvil and feel that it's still rather warm, as though weapons had been recently beaten on it.
Interesting.
What you do assume is that
They're just getting weapons ready, I assume.
and that's about it. You also notice that there's a barrel, which is also used as a, or was used as storage unit for weapons. You find a couple of short swords and a dagger left behind in it.
Gonna have Rats, you know, explore the area for me.
Sure. But which area? Just this one room?
Yeah, explore the room. Kind of like we did with the other room back there. Anything I need to roll for it, or...
Yeah, you can roll the wisdom. I'm
Use
not too
wisdom. Go, Rats. Search this place for me.
He notices that down the passageways there are grates leading into the sewers, which were once drainage pipes but now unused. This seems to be like a floodgate of sorts to handle the flow of sewage water during the rainy season, which has been repurposed to be
Rat tunnels.
a smithery.
Oh.
A makeshift smithery. A blacksmith shop, I guess. At that point, I'm just gonna reveal this section of the map. You still haven't asked Rats what he found, by the way. Just letting you know.
Alright. So I guess Bio sits there, gets on his knees. It's like, you know, he starts trying to communicate with Rats. I feel like I know what you're gonna make me roll for this.
Oh no, just you depending on your questions, I'll give you a response.
Well, just a simple thing. He pulls out a coin.
I'll zoom out so you can just like circle in on the map with the draw action. If you want to ask questions about any specific point on the map.
Oh, alright. Well, I was going to jokingly have Bio go, you know, coin.
He's gonna do a half nod.
Alright, so there might be a bit of coins in there. That's good. Maybe something shiny.
He's gonna like wag his tail.
Alright, so draw. I don't want to do this wrong. But Bio asks, like, this area dead end?
He's gonna shake his head.
No. Okay. Well, good to get Bio wouldn't see that area technically, so I guess he wouldn't really know about it. It's a rat's knowledge.
But you do notice that he is shivering a little bit in your palm.
Darn, what could I ask what a rat would know in like Simon's, like, what is it, traits? Crud, did you think? Darn, why is it talking to animals so hard? If only we had someone here who could actually talk to animals. Damn.
At that point, we cut back to Rona moving around in the tavern, and she sneezes. And we cut back to the sewers.
Yeah. Alright, so Bayou knows there's shiny stuff over there. I think that's what motivates him the most.
And
Oh, well,
something
didn't mean
has
to do
seemed
that.
to spook
Thought that was
rats.
fun. Whoops.
Oh no, that's okay. That's cool.
There we go.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I clean.
Any other questions?
No, I think Bayou pretty much got what he needed. So I'm just gonna put Rats back in the jacket, okay? You know, he did his thing. It's useful. Told me money was to be made. Or something.
That's all you have to say. Point?
Yep.
Yes. Let's go. Do you want to like attempt to heal up by any chance before going going forward? I think you guys do have quite a few healing potions.
I have, let's see. I don't think actually, yeah, I have one potion. No, that's a piston. Never mind. Actually, I don't have any potions.
Oh shit, don't tell me Malm is the one that has all the potions.
Possibly. I have rations and water, but that's about it.
You gave Malum all the potions. I vaguely remember you saying,
Alright, you know what I do? Look, this is a simple solution. How many potions does he have?
Yes, 3. Oh gosh.
We know what Bob's about to do, okay? I need a potion, right?
Malum just looks at you and he says, you know you can ask.
He doesn't say anything. I just fucking reach in and take it.
You reach in, you seamlessly slide your hand into his bag and pull out a potion.
I'm like walking. I just walk past him.
And
seamlessly take it.
Let me see if he notices that.
The chances of him noticing.
I mean, he doesn't. Passive perception is 9. He didn't sell them Delta. He gave them all to Malum, and I vaguely remember him saying that, "Oh, I don't need any healing potions. I'm not gonna get hit anyway." And he just gave them to Malum.
It's alright, so I stole a potion from him.
Roll 2d4 and add 2. Technically, you heal up 4, so that's okay.
2d4?
You get full health anyway.
Yeah.
You're back to normal.
I mean, 4.
4, 5, 6. You heal yourself for 6 HP, but your max HP is 10.
Yeah. Because I'm so strong.
So at this point, are you guys gonna try attempting taking down the barricade? You did find out that it was
I need to
trapped.
disable the traps first before I do that.
Hmm.
Or, you know. Remember, the barricade has like all that shit in it.
So I'm just gonna like fast forward and say that you guys are at the barricade right now.
Alright. If I remember before, you said you want me to roll sleight of hand to
Yeah.
see if, you know, like thievery
Yeah.
can disable the traps.
Yes.
You're making me roll my best stat, by the way, just remember this. So,
Okay, you disarm the traps. You effortlessly pull out the
I
bags
just
of
wave my
caltrops.
hand in there and all the traps are gone.
You effortlessly pull out the bags of caltrops and what were they again? Ball bearings.
The balls.
Yes.
Ball bearings, yeah.
And at that point, Malum's gonna like start cleaving at the.
Yeah, he
Well-
gets to do all the hard work.
Yeah, he's just gonna start cleaving at the barricade. And as he takes his first swing in, I'm actually gonna see how hard he swings. It's gonna take a while. He goes chop, 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 instead of trying to take the wood down. At that point, he decides that he's done enough damage and just starts lifting the rubble and tossing it to the side. Also, if you do remember,
I just stand aside and let him do his thing.
so 10 minutes have passed, or rather 15, and he clears out the rubble. So what do you guys
Wow.
want to do now?
Oh,
Are
I
you
guess we
going
just
to
gotta...
walk in?
Yep. We go in.
So you'll walk in. What's the marching order going to be like?
Malum in front. You should know this by now.
As
Actually, wait.
always.
Rat's in front, actually. Rats
Ooh.
knows the place.
So what are you going to instruct rats to do?
I instruct Rats to lead me to the shiny.
At that point, Rats is going to start scuttling down the pathway. He halts here, looks down the hallway for a couple of seconds. As though
Come on,
he's
Rats.
looking down.
You may not be the smartest, but come on. You know what Bio wants.
He looks back at you and starts walking forwards. At that point, is Malum going first or are you gonna go first?
Malum's still in front of me, though.
Okay. Malum begins to follow down Rats. Give me 1 second, I need to make a quick roll. And you follow in suit as well.
Alright. There we go. Going up.
Ooh. At that point, you guys are alerted by a noise down that hallway. Malum's face lights up like a child looking at cotton candy. I'm gonna have
Malum
you
lights up
guys.
like every time he sees Grim.
I'm gonna ask you guys roll initiative. Because
Oh,
you're
no.
now greeted by a pack of wild rats. Yet again! Oh my
15.
god.
Rats, what's your initiative? Can I enroll your initiative?
Oh, rats is long gone, dude.
Oh, Rats isn't even here. He just fucking ran off without me.
You told
son
him
of a
lead me
bitch.
to the shiny, and rats just went to the shiny. The last thing you saw rats was he disappeared down the hallway.
He knew about the shiny. Alright. Any chance you think I can quickly stop before the fight? Because
I mean, Malum is
still
the
technically
one
behind
that saw
cover.
them. So yes, I will give that to you.
Alright, so I can quickly, you know, probably hide. Yeah. Alright.
So you are stealthed and Malum.
Oh, fuck. Come on, Malum.
Always rolling low when it actually matters.
I need my distraction, damn it.
Fortunately for you, the rats roll pretty low as well.
Alright, well.
So what are you gonna do, Bio?
First off, I need to see this. Oh my goodness, they're 45 feet away.
They haven't noticed you yet. Malum's
I
right in
know.
front.
What to do?
You are stealth. I mean, you are hidden.
Yeah. But it's like, what is a good distance? Alright, I'm gonna. Maybe if I go there, then it's like just enough range for the crossbow. Okay. So I'm gonna, you know, sneakily position myself a bit ahead of Malum. I actually don't know if sneak attack actually falls under this one.
You are in stealth.
So alright. Well, of course, Bowser's gonna whip out that sneak attack there. Pull out his crossbow once again.
Go for it.
Alright. Here we go. 9.
Plus.
Alright. Plus 1d6.
How do you want to do this?
So, I just whip out my crossbow without hesitation after hearing, you know, Malum's reaction. And I just shoot that yellow rat.
The rat glides off the platform, smacks into the wall, and with that force, with the force of the crossbow, it knocks a loose Rick off and slides into oblivion.
It's just gone. I don't. He's deleted.
Dead
Damn.
rat.
Rat exterminator added again. That's another.
Back in India, we had a rat poison brand called Hit.
Bowser's the inventor.
You hit, you score. You eliminate. Oh god. Okay, at that point, the rest of the rats are allotted to you.
Yeah. It's
Your
too good.
existence.
It's too good to get away with it all.
At that point, Malum's gonna rush down with his long sword. Can he reach?
Oh man, who'd be more scared of?
He cannot reach.
Are they more scared of the screamy guy or, you know, shooty guy?
I feel like Malum is very primal with his approach.
Yeah, no, I just see him. I just picture him unsheathing and yelling as he goes forward.
And he's gonna try to intimidate the rats. Bloody hell.
Well, no, they all just turn around and run away. Jump back in the sewage.
Yeah. The rats turn tail and run.
Man, I wasted a crossbow for nothing, apparently.
They just follow in suit with the rat and just jump into oblivion.
Yeah, no, fuck these guys. They're crazy. Bio still writes down 3 more rats in his jacket.
Oh,
You're gonna
God.
personal vendetta at this point.
I am the rat exterminator.
I'm still mad at that one dwarf for, you know.
Ooh.
Because it made me look like a fool in front of everybody. Now they should know. The exterminator has came.
Frogma is just like... I was gonna say he's rolling in his grave, but he's dead.
he's not dead yet.
I mean, is it nighttime? Maybe it is. He's
Geez, we got Grim over there sneezing. I mean, Ronar over there rolling.
At that point,
No one's getting good vibes.
combat is over. Malum just looks at you